So today's video is going to be one that I haven't really done yet, like I intend to do just a general revision tips plus exam motivation video. Like, I don't normally do that, so I'm going to do one today. This is for GCSE because I've not really done year 12 yet, like I'm still in year 12, like I'm nearly done with my first term of year 12. If you've been following the blogs and stuff. So, organisation. This is key because if you're not organised, you will end up losing stuff, which is what you really don't want to have happening. And sorry, I'm just adjusting a few things so I can see things a little bit better. We'll end up losing stuff, so I would have all your textbooks and revision guides on one shelf or get a magazine rack as Beauty Spectrum. Suggest go check out her video on this topic and her channel as well because it's great. The main thing you need to do is keep all your revision guides in one place so you can find them. Get something to put them in. A binder, folder, a drawer, a book, a box. I had a school box for all my year 11 stuff. Go check out my video on my channel, me going through my cringy school box, and I also have a cup of tea. A basket, something to keep all your revision guides in. I would make a revision timetable. Personally, I didn't use a revision timetable. I personally used to do lists. I magically found a routine and that worked for me, just sort of not doing a set timetable. So I didn't really know how to make one. Obviously, you don't need to stick to this. This is a guide so you know what to do. I put more time into maths, English, science because they were the GCSE subjects. I was doing art and design, art and DT, well, art and textiles, sort of were ones I did a lot more of in school time, so I didn't do as much at home unless I had bits of homework I needed to do. And subjects like history I didn't revise all because it was just an entry level. And by year 11 I knew the content so well because it was the same few topics from year 9 to year 11. I was proper sick of history by the time I finished. Make a checklist for your revision, that way you know what you need to do and done it, ticked it off so you know you've covered it. Make a list when you have Beauty Spectrum did it this way, which I thought was really good. Read through it, like when you just read it in the textbook, because that just gives you like a bit of a base. Like normally textbooks, I know that's a bit people are going to come and have a go at me. You say don't read through the textbook. Read through it once as like a base, but don't just read through the textbook as like your only source of revision. Then you need to make notes on it, watch a YouTube video on it, and then do a past paper. I find those are like the best things to do if you're just starting it. Read it through in the revision guide, then make some notes, then watch YouTube videos because there are good revision YouTubers that do specific subjects like my GCSE science. I use Primrose Kit in maths and science, English for Mr. Bruff and Maths Genie for maths. Now I'm going to move on to some individual subjects. I'm just sort of doing maths, English and science because they're like the core subjects. Starting with everyone's favourite, maths. Get the revision guide. You need to get guide and practice because there is a guide and practice. You can find them in WH Smith's. I've been in WH Smith's and I've seen them in there. So read over them, make notes, do practice questions. This is the best way to do it. The main thing with maths is you need to know what the exam board is looking for. In fact, all exams you need to know what the exam board is looking for. For that, it is a good thing to do past papers so you sort of get used to doing. Pucker pad project pads are useful. I've seen them in shops. I use a refill pad, which I will show you what refill pad I use. I have a folder with my dividers. Not that I've really used them, but I use one from Sainsbury's. This is like a refill pad where I've just got all my refill stuff. Just like essays and my maps and stuff that I need to do. I would also, in your refill pad or packer pad or project book, whatever you're doing, make your notes colourful, because I use colourful notes. Now is a good time to use those colours and put them to the best use ever. Also, I use revision PowerPoints. Make them nice, make them colourful, make them exciting, because what I did for most of my subjects was revision PowerPoints. English next. I studied in Year 11 Romeo and Juliet, A Christmas Carol, Animal Farm, Power and Conflict Poetry. I am probably the weirdest person ever. I love maths and I love English. English, on each text I would make a revision PowerPoint, get a copy of the text, make notes, then I would use a separate PowerPoint that would be notes. When I have resat my English exam, which I will be doing in the summer, which most people are aware of, there'll be an updated how I revise English. English literature, you need to consider the whole book, and you also need to pick out every single theme that the examiner will ask you. So I do understand it is difficult, but there are ways around of making it more manageable. Cheers to that. Go online and find the best thing you can do is read the book, which I did. I'd read the book till you can recite the book. Go online, find other people's essays, so what other people have written, what grades they got, do past papers. At GCSE, when I was at school, I did loads of practice questions. My teacher was hot on past papers. Practice questions, which I will be doing the same this year to ensure I pass my English this time. Science, what I did. So I didn't watch my GCSE science, but I did scroll through and he is good, like most revision YouTubers would recommend. I used Primrose Kit in maths and science. I did revision PowerPoints. I did a mind map as well. As words, I did diagrams, which helped. More general things. Now we're on to more general things. To use good friends, preferably those in as Beauty Spectrum recommends this, use people older than you, preferably someone who's been through the exam process. Or a friend that's a really good friend, someone that wants to do just as well as you do, someone that can help you, someone that will help you if you don't understand something, and a friend who will respect the fact you want to do well, so they can sort of be like, are you procrastinating, or how many pages have you written? Or they can be like, you've only written one sentence since we got here. Staying motivated. This is really hard. I can do the subjects, I could do everything, but motivation is key, because without motivation you will not do anything to the best of your ability. I watch people's results day videos. Watch Study With Me. Put a real-time study with me on your phone and then you're not tempted to use it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will be filming a real-time study with me after this one, so motivation will be coming your way.